Okay, for this DIY, I purchased this United States map because I want to put the pictures in each state that me and my husband have gone to or are going to go to. And sometime in our lives, we want to fill this whole United States with our photos. So I purchased this on Amazon. I don't recall how much it was, but this is a United States map, and this is in the size 24 by 36 inches. And then I purchased this picture frame at Michael's, and it was $30, but I had a 50% off coupon, so I got the frame for $15. So with taxes, it came out to around $17, and I think it's a pretty good frame. This is in the color light brown, and I really like how it looks. So I purchased those, and for this DIY, what you're gonna need is some paper and a pen and maybe a flashlight and also a measuring tape or a ruler. I don't have a ruler, so I used a measuring tape. So what I did for this DIY is I traced out the state, and the way I did that is I put the map over the frame right here, and under it I put a flashlight through my phone, and I put this paper over it. That way it can be a little bit more see-through, and that's how I got to trace out the state. So I traced out Texas, I traced out Illinois, and I traced out Virginia. So these are the states that I'm going to be doing today. After you trace them, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna cut the states out. So that's what I'm going to do in a little bit. And I also measured the states to more or less get the size of it, so for the prints. So for example, I had to print out this I believe it's 8 by 11 for this huge Texas, which is pretty cool. It's pretty big, and it's pretty cool because we're both from Texas. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to cut out the states, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now I cut out my states. So here is Texas, here's Illinois, and then here's Virginia. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna place my template that I made over the photo and then figure out exactly how I want it. And then I'm just gonna trace it out with my pen and then cut it out. So that's what I'm gonna do with this one, with that one, and with that one, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so as I'm tracing this, I wanna give you guys this tip. As you're tracing it, make sure that you keep your fingers pressing down on the paper while with your other hand you trace around the template, because if you don't press down, the paper is very flimsy and it'll go up, and then you can get pen mark on the actual photo that you're going to be using. So just make sure to press down with your fingers while you trace. Okay, so here what I'm doing is I'm just laying the photo on top of the state that I want, and as you can see, there's a light green here and then a dark green, and I want to leave the dark green out, like as a frame. That way all the photos, when I fill this up, they're not stuck together. So I cut up the Texas to be inside the light green, inside the dark green, so in all of the light green area. So as you can see, there's still green around the Texas. So that's what I'm doing. And here in Illinois, I do have this dark pink outside of this side, but not on the top or on the other side. So I'm just gonna cut it up a little more to make it better. Okay, so this is what it ended up looking. My Illinois is not that perfect, but I can still see pink around it, so it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then here is what the Virginia looks like. Obviously it's missing like a little piece on this side, but that's okay. They're not gonna be perfect. So I already cut them out. I only have 3, so it kind of looks lonely, but it's okay because we're slowly gonna build this up. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take some tape, or you can use glue, but I'm gonna prefer tape. So I have this jumbo tape. So I have this huge tape. I'm just gonna cut out little pieces and roll them to be like the whole circle, if you know what I mean. And I'm just gonna put some like in the back of the Texas and then just put it on here. I don't want to use glue because I don't want to ruin the photo and this map that I purchased, so that's why I'm going to use tape, but you can use glue or whatever you'd like. So this is what it looks like all framed, and I guess it looks small, but I mean, here's my hand so you can kind of see how big this is. So this is really big, and I really like this idea. Obviously it kind of looks a little sad and lonely. There's only 3 states, but right now we live right here, and I don't have a photo here because I mean, we've only been here for 2 weeks, so we don't really have a nice decent photo that I want to put here. So for now this is blank, but we do live here right now, so soon there will be another photo here. And we're planning on going on a real honeymoon to Florida sometime in May, hopefully, or June. So I mean, this is slowly gonna grow, but I really like this idea. It's a very good idea if you really want to travel within your marriage and you want to keep track of where you have gone or where you want to go or where you will go. Then this is a really good idea. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any future video requests, and thank you for watching. Bye.